Where's the T?
It should be right by the S and right by the U and right by the M.
Crash, are you proud of me?
What am I supposed to be proud of?
Check my stream.
Pun tense.
Potential, yes.
Pontench.
I am very proud. Oh, Pontench.
Did I spell it wrong? Fuck! No! No! God.
How
Pontench.
much potential will be in this run?
All of it, bro.
Hey, what the fuck are you going on about?
My Puzz, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Then
I'm really tired.
why do you just keep randomly sighing? Makes me
I'm
worried.
really tired.
Stop being tired. Jeez.
No.
Being tired. Wake up.
I'm just waiting for Michael to come back.
Aw, you miss him.
We're too much for you, aren't we?
Sorry if that sounded dickish. I didn't mean it that way.
Mm.
I mean, relationship. I probably miss someone all day, maybe.
I definitely do.
Loser problems, SMH.
For a loser, he has somebody. So hey, Crash. What's
Oh shit.
Imagine having a favorite song.
I don't know.
He probably has like 20 songs he could call a favorite song.
I have my song, but it's one that I have right off the top of my head. Called The Logical Song by Supertramp.
That's a pretty good song.
Hear it. It's amazing. It lives up to its name. Also, thanks Rebag for knowing the song.
I don't think I could name a favorite song because I'll probably get tired of it in a week.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna totally find some remixes of Kali by the Obliteration of Humanity.
Trap remix. Not even our songs are good.
Ha.
Red cards and main get fucked. Who's actually playing guitar? It's fucking awesome.
It's not.
Crash
What
does. Is pretty good at playing guitar. Can I hit your jewel, bro? Yeah. Reminder that at my school I found a jewel in the toilet.
The actual jewel?
No, a vape.
Exciting.
I told my brother about it and he said I should have cleaned it off and sold it.
Bruh.
Which is
Instead,
not wrong, it's probably worth like 20 or some shit. If it did have Nick in it. But actually I don't know if those come with Nick. Or nicotine, I'm sorry. I'm acting like all the cool kids and calling it Nick instead of nicotine. It's a big thing now, it's 30 bucks? Okay, yeah, I definitely should have sold that. The problem is, how would I have gotten...
You know what I fucking did, bro? Yourself, I was?
How would
Get it
I?
to a fucking whatever. Usher.
Okay, yeah, then I probably wouldn't have gotten much out of it if you have to buy separate Nick pods. Reminded that my brother is a fucking pothead, and he even said that vaping sucks. Because it probably does. Probably
Actually, now I have audio from Mario 64. After all this time. Because of course.
probably really fucking boring or some shit.
Yeah, I'm just using old RCA components.
Can you turn down your game? Because I can hear it.
Hold on just a minute.
And it's that game.
High school sophomores equal Jewel, yeah, basically. High school freshmen. High school, honestly. I remember I found some of my brother's pothead friends in the bathroom once vaping a Jewel. It's pretty based.
What do you mean?
You have one, but you actually need it?
Isn't that every kid though?
Because I quit Oh, okay. That's actually like the only reason any human ever should actually vape.
Yeah, for real.
Like the only reason you should vape is if you're doing it to get off of smoking.
No.
Yeah, that would just kill your mouth.
You're 24
Oh yeah,
though?
you get to walk around with a fucking bottle or a cup full of spit.
Yeah,
Well,
no, and you get
nasty
to have a hole in
tobacco
the
spit.
You get to have a hole for a cheek in about 10 years. That's a real fun time.
I'm a big boy now.
No crash when it goes to the wall.
Alright, GQ? My dad used to do it.
Just hit the Jewel a few times a day and eventually learn. And eventually leaning off of it. Yeah, that's fine. It's not that bad. Vaping isn't really like that bad. It just can be like, it can get addicting. But anything can get addicting if you do it too much. Like anything in moderation is good, like heroin. Like I've gotten like 17 heroin shots, but it's only been in the past 3 years, so it's fine.
Wait, what?
I'm joking.
I'm sorry, did I hear that correctly?
I'm joking.
I was going to say.
Yeah, no, I've never done heroin. I don't know how I would get heroin. I don't know how I would get any drug, since there's no reason for me to have a drug. And not only is there no reason for me to have drugs, I have no money at all, and drugs cost money. And even if I had money, I would spend them on quote-unquote
Drugs?
other things first. Yeah, I'd spend them on drugs. That's why, you know what, that's the vague thing, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not getting J the second I get a job for Crash 1 because I want to get a fuck ton of heroin in first.
Oh hell yeah, I'll join you.
No, Teddy will. We're gonna meet up and both smoke heroin together.
Crocodile?
Meth maybe once a week is fine. I think I'm gonna have to disagree with that one.
I'm going to have to vehemently disagree on that one.
It's vehemently.
English professor.
Okay, joking.
Very brilliant decision.
How's twoc going?
Fine.
Only fine? Bang.
I'm 8 minutes in. Nothing bad could have happened yet.
Yes, it could have. He's actually live streaming. Oh,
Oh, but yeah.
Trainer time songs.
Instead of Jay, I'm gonna cash in for a fuck ton of heroin, cocaine, pot. I'm gonna get a shit ton of jankum.
Hookers.
Yeah,
instead of
hookers.
Jay, he's gonna
I'm
get
gonna-
some
I'm gonna
Jay.
get-
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get a fuck ton of jankum from the streets of Zimbabwe. Hang with the bad people. Yeah, my brother is going down that route, and I'm kind of scared for him.
It's too late for me.
He hangs out with two coke addicts, and it's a bit scary to
I've brought in
think
that.
about. Oh, what are you doing?
Imagine getting thrown off the mountain by Cake and Bob on.
He's 18 now, and I'm 15. So he's 3 years
18?
older than me. Yeah, I'm 50.
Oh, cool. Where
You guys think I'm 15, but I can just get away with it because I have a major baby face and I hang around 15-year-olds. And I also have the voice of a 15-year-old. I got surgery for it all. You never saw it coming.
That
I
feeling
knew it.
started at 15.
Best lizard. Lionel.
Fuck me. My brother apparently started doing pot when he was my age.
My God.
And also having sex and getting drunk at parties.
I haven't had sex yet, so I'm not quite there yet.
Me
Yeah, no, I'm
neither.
not there either.
Were you actually like one of the pothead kids, Crash?
No comment.
Okay, that answers that. Although to be fair, my brother is a virgin too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. A lot of his friends aren't though. You seem mature for your age. I hear that I hear that more than I probably should.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
I know, but it just doesn't
good
seem
thing.
right. Like,
I feel you.
I'm not mature for my age. I don't know why people say that. I've heard that from like three people now, I think.
You're very mature for your age.
Pretty bad. You're 11 and a half
You
minutes.
don't even know yet, you know.
Granted, I had technical
Troll, I'm more
issues.
mature than you, honestly.
Probably, yeah.
Right.
I just invalidated that by saying that, so.
Correct.
Invalidated my own compliment to myself because it was so egotistical, I guess.
Invalid speedrun.
Invalid.
Just hate him because he hates himself.
Crash, what are you typing?
AIDS.
That was a well-in-taste joke.
I mean, it's true.
I listened to
He's
black
writing
metal when
his
I was
manifesto.
9. I must have been super mature for my
Elliot
age.
Rodgers.
Dude, you're nothing compared to the dude in fucking this old, like, I'm gonna just tell the story. There's this one kid, he's not in the community anymore, obviously, and this is in 2014, and he came into this one streamer I watched chat, and immediately said he's 12,
That's a stare.
and that's a good way to, you know, establish maturity. And the streamer, he's a pretty vulgar guy. He still is. I still watch him from time to time, his Paragraph rants. He's a pretty vulgar guy, and he's like, all right, kid, this is a pretty mature stream. Like, we already have one 12-year-old referring to me because I was 12 at the time, too. so we don't need another. So why don't you go back to reading Rainbow, and or something. He said something about reading Rainbow. I remember that super clearly. I was in the chat too when this happened. It was so great. And then the kid gets super defensive, you know? And he's like, hey, I watched, like, Resident Evil the movie when I was 6. And he thought he was super cool. I'm telling you, man. He thought he was, like, the coolest kid on the block. It's probably what he tells all his real-life friends. So he says that, and then he's like, alright. He just tells him to get out, and says that he's not mature at all for saying that. And then the next thing he says is that he took a Facebook test, and it said that his maturity is he's like as mature as a 60-year-old or something. And he was bragging about that. Yeah, from the Facebook test. And he got banned for that, and it was pretty good. But yeah, that's the story of Van Man Beats the Spikes HD, I guess, is his name. Actually forget. And he also got owned by the community already because he posted in the forum where we have like there's a thread, I think it's still there, called like what's your progress, and you post your progress and like the fan games you're playing and shit, because you know they're pretty hard, so it's just kind of like a bragging or like an update thread. And one of his posts was him at like super far in this like ridiculously difficult one that he obviously like didn't get that far in. But not only that, he didn't have the bar, like the game window, and in fan games the game window shows your time and death count. And he didn't have that to it. So like everyone knew it was fake. So he was already on thin ice with the community, like after that shit, because it's absolutely dumb to try it. And then he just brought out that, and he was like absolutely exiled from it. He was never seen again. Probably sounded really bad, like he was killed or something. He wasn't killed. He was just owned. Can this gold? This can gold if I get a really good phase 3.
Make it happen.
It won't, don't worry. I have no confidence.
Attaboy, Ruby, I guess.
No. Shit, fuck. Oh man. Okay. This is not gonna gold. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want it anyways. It's somewhere around here.
Imagine going gold.
Ah! Okay, I'm in pain. Ah! Oh, there it is. Oh, nope, there it is. 2.
Not there.
Oh! Okay, that's a good way to lose time. But that's a better way to save it. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What? Where did I? No. Oh, no.
Imagine
No.
playing the middle.
No, 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 no.
Free.
No, 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 no. Okay, we're good.
Norway.
SCT ate him. This wasn't in Sprash, Multi. This was 2 years ago in the fan game community.
My gosh, what is this fight? That rematch.
Actually, that is now 4 years ago. That's ridiculous to think about. That was 2014, and 2014 is now 4 years ago. That's ridiculous.
That is actually impressively ridiculous.
I've been on the internet for 6 years. Oh my god. Where is the time gone? I'm not gonna say I feel old, but I do feel like life has gone by way too quickly.
You do feel mature, though. Okay.
Yeah, I feel super mature. I mean, like
He's
every
a big kid now.
I mean, like, every time I've been like, I think I'm a little better now. Like, I used to be pretty cringy. I think I'm better. I just absolutely just prove myself wrong. So I'm just gonna stop saying that, 'cause it's pretty silly, Goose. Ugh, don't say that.
White Paws, I have a song just for you.
What is it? Hell yeah.
At your age, I was a complete shitter, TBH. I mean, I am a complete shitter.
Oh, I still am a shitter to an extent.
All I do is stay inside and play video games and...
Oh, please no.
Hi, Evil.
Hi.
Wonderful weather we're having.
It's dark.
I hope you're prepared for
Yeah, that's nothing. I mean, like, yeah, I could be worse. I could be, like, doing heroin on the block and getting into gunfights while beating up every kid at my school. But I'm not. And it's also making life extremely boring for me. Thanks for the fitting music, Crash.
If the definition of excitement is fucking what you just described, yeah, totally.
I mean, my life is pretty boring.
Mine is too.
I'll be honest.
That's kind of a good thing right now.
I mean, like, yeah, it can be a pretty good thing. But there are actually, there were some points this year, or like last year, when I was like, I wish I had friend drama right now, just so my life would be more interesting.
Fair enough.
I think we're getting into trouble in general. I didn't mean extreme. Enjoy it now. That's no fun when you get into your 20s. Oh man, you don't know how excited I am to be an adult. I only have less than 3 years, and I'm fucking gonna be a big boy. Going into my junior year, I'm almost 2/3 done with sophomore year. Ooh.
And Roodles, dude. Straight up.
Noodles. Oh, and then next year I'll be 17. And then one more year and I'll be 18. Kill me. Fuck's sake. Wait, will I graduate high school? No, I won't. I mean, like, wait, hold on. Let me think this through. Would I be... Am I gonna be 18 when I graduate? Let me think about this.
That would be legit.
Dude, I don't think I'm gonna be 18 when I graduate. I think I'm gonna be 17.
17?
I think. Because let me see.
17
If
when I
I'm 16
graduated.
now, and I turn 16 at the end of this year,
No, I was 18.
or not, like the mid this year, are my parents making me get a job? No.
12.
You're right, I'm gonna turn 12 when I graduate. You're right, JP.
I'm turning 12.
Let me think this through, actually. If I'm... 2 years from now will be my senior year, and my senior year will be over by now. In 2 years, because it's shortened, obviously. So,
Still be 12.
by then, I will be I might only be 17 when I graduate.
I was only 18 and 2
I was
months
18 when I
before
graduated a month.
Yeah, most
after
people
me.
are 18 when they graduate.
I think if my brother doesn't repeat any more grades, which I hope he doesn't,
Any more? Lordy.
I think my parents held him back for kindergarten again, for
Oh.
some reason.
Again?
No, I mean once.
No. Imagine doing that more than once. I almost got held back for kindergarten, which would have been shit because this fucking freshmen's are awful. They're actually awful.
And it was either kindergarten or one of like, I think it was kindergarten.
Yeah, my birthday is in June 5th.
Oh shit, June 5th.
Oh, it's
Let's go.
2 days later after my mom's.
Pog.
Born in June, you should be
Curious, you're the one.
What-
should be a year behind.
Yeah, I almost got, like I said, I almost got held back in kindergarten.
No,
Why is that?
mean,
June 2002, G-Pro.
what I mean is that you should almost always be 18 when you graduate.
Yeah, I know.
unless
That's why I was so
So-
confused.
I think your parents admitted you to school a little earlier than they should have.
I mean, like, yeah, probably that too, to some extent, but I mean, like, that's not the worst thing they could have done. The worst thing they could have done is denied them considering giving me Adderall or whatever when I was having fits in the middle of school. Like, imagine how dumb it would be to deny giving your kid with ADD meds to help them with their ADD. Nope, can't conceive that possibility. Ooh, still not salty about that, man.
Wait, what? I missed it.
My parents were suggested to give me some meds in they were suggested to give me some meds in kindergarten
Wow, that
because
really?
I
Holy
was
shit.
I had like extremely terrible anger issues that were very bad and terrible.
Yeah.
And they denied them because they thought they're like fucking, they were born in the 60s, so they don't know shit about that. And they thought I would get like addicted to them and become a drug addict at like fucking 8 or something retarded.
Actually possible.
Actually
possible.
dumb to think.
It's possible. No, really. I've been on medications for, what, 5, 6 years? It's been hard for me to stay off. Now I was off them about...
I mean, you're not supposed to go off of them, to be fair, to be TBH fair.
It depends on the
It does
medication.
depend.
I mean, like, yeah, if it's like antidepressants, then like you're supposed to go off of those eventually, right? But like if it's
I mean,
like
for some,
Adderall or whatever, fuck,
yeah.
you're probably not.
Adderall's bad.
Adderall, whatever the fuck is like the new, like whatever
No,
the,
it's Adderall. You're right. You're right.
whatever the ADD drug is.
Yeah, it's
Ritalin?
Adderall, actually.
Insulin? No.
Ritalin.
Ritalin. That's what I was thinking of. Ritalin. I
heard
mixed up
Ritalin is
Adderall with
awful.
Ritalin.
Adderall's pretty fucking bad too. I'm glad I'm off the stuff.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, cocaine is pretty bad too.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I'm being serious here. Adderall is like absolute shit.
Yeah.
I'm on Concerta now.
Oh, shit.
Absurd, a hog.
For a while.
Concerta's really good. It works. It works
Oh,
really
Concerta's the good shit?
I mean, if you have ADHD, yeah. If you're a normal
Yeah, for sure.
person, it would probably like destroy you.
Probably.
I mean, I have ADD, so it's probably close enough.
Like, I'm pretty sure that if I gave a normal person my medication, my normal dose, they would basically be ODing.
Oh hell yeah, give me some of that.
Give me some of that
Give
shit,
Teddy some of that.
motherfucker. Yeah, because he's not fucked enough already.
Bro.
What? Someone was gonna say it.
Like, you'd become so focused that the outside world would stop existing, probably.
Dude, that'd be sick for speed.
That would be an interesting sensation.
Is that the
to, like,
speed drug?
No.
Is that the drug? Is that the zigzagroids?
Is that the zigzag drug?
It sounds like the zigzagroids.
You can't zigzag if you're inside. Zigzagging is on the outside.
Alright, let's see if I can
I don't even
speed
know
strap
what you
this.
just said, but that's okay. Are you also
It
an anti?
sounded like somebody who's fucking high as shit. Like,
Ooh.
what I just said,
You
something
can't
somebody
zigzag.
high as shit would say.
When you're on
Uh,
the inside, you have
Come
to
on,
be
come on, come on,
the
come on.
outside.
There you go.
Dude.
The power
Speedrunners
within.
hate him because
The
he's
power
not-
within.
He's just a
The
casual.
power within.
Power
Within.
Power within.
That's a good meme. You probably also
But-
on any antidepressants?
I'm just on one thing right now. I think it's forget what it is exactly.
It's talking
I
to
think
G
it's an
Pro
antidepressant.
Cubbies.
Huh?
It's talking to G Pro Cubbies. What are you doing?
I have
Yeah, I take fluoxetine.
Oh shit. Give me some
of that
shit.
He
I
flexed
haven't-
him. He swole.
I have
Swole.
never been on any sort of medication, which could probably explain a few things.
Probably would help explain a couple things for you. I don't know.
Crash, same. TBH.
I mean, like, if you're thinking that antidepressants get you high, they don't.
I was joking. I was referring to
still.
like actually using antidepressants for relief, you know, like what they're supposed to be used for. What a concept.
I mean, you could do that, but don't ask me for it.
Yo, can you
Fucking
smuggle me
druggie.
in antidepressants?
Hell
I need that shit from Mexico. I need the antidepressants from Mexico, man. They got the good shit there.
Smuggles
Lactar
roofies.
antidepressants.
Gives Rebag roofies, but they're not actually roofies. They're just Tic Tacs.
My head does not.
But he
Big
thinks they're roofies, so he gets high off of them.
I wonder if my brother could give me like quote unquote pop, but it's just like leaves and dirt or something.
Oh my god.
I wonder how that would go. If you could convince someone that pot was leaves and dirt, if that would like actually make them go high or get high, go high.
Go high.
You go high or you go back.
Go high, yo.
It's high time you go high.
Yippee go high.
Yippee-ki high.
Go high watch.
Yippee high, yay, motherfucker.
Go high, go Overwatch. Go high.
Ew, no, Overwatch is overrated.
Oh Ned.
I mean, it is actually overrated.
You're
I'm
overrated.
sure it is. I'm sure it is.
I mean,
Overwatch.
overrated doesn't mean it's bad. I'm just saying, hype.
Like how the
You're-
Beatles are overrated.
Yeah, exactly.
The Beatles are the best.
The Beatles are okay, but people say they're like gods.
Dude, they're
That's the-
gods though.
I
They
haven't
literally
really heard one
created
person
music.
say they're gods. Even my folks.
Yeah, they
they were-
created music, bro. They
Look,
Like before them, there were sticks and stuff.
they
No,
don't you remember that the reason Jesus wanted to help people was because he
because he
listened
wanted
to
to
the
fuck sheep.
Beatles?
yeah. No, it's because he wanted to fuck sheep, and that's why the Welsh people are superior.
Oh, fuck me.
No, fuck sheep.
Hey, yo, this motherfucker, one of us, he's
Okay,
saying
Mar
fuck a
like,
sheep.
come on, G-Pro, don't go all marshy on us here.
I'm not. I'm just talking.
I'm
saying
just
what
talking about fucking
my
sheep,
ancestors-
guys.
My
Come on,
ancestors fucked sheep.
Who's stupid now, you dirty sheep fucker?
Well,
I'm
I'm
not
the ancestor of a
talking
sheep hunter.
about bestiality. I'm talking about fucking
Talking about
sheep,
necrophiliac.
I'm
guys.
talking about a
So
common
much
Welsh
better.
pastime.
It's called clopping, Dad.
Oh my god, that video was like the bane of my existence when I was a brony.
It's called
Wait a-
yipping, Dad.
At
Well,
White
that's
Puzz.
not actually a video, is it? You gotta be kidding.
Yes, it
Is
is.
White Puzz even
Oh
still
my
here?
god.
No.
He went into the
Parentheses
Yeah.
ERP section.
yes.
God help us all.
But look, okay, like the joke about Welsh people is that they shag sheep.
What's shagging
I didn't
sheep?
know that was a joke.
Fucking
You don't
I don't know.
I don't.
shagging is literally fucking.
haven't you watched Austin Powers Rebag?
No,
I haven't.
Damn.
I've actually never watched a single thing of Austin Powers.
I haven't watched
I
Austin
grew up on
Powers.
those
I haven't
movies.
watched.
Doesn't even
So-
know
Oh,
about the
thank you,
frickin'
Jim.
sharks with frickin' lasers.
I actually know about that meme.
Dude, that's my favorite fucking line in the movie.
New friend request.
Freaking sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Are those sharks with lasers attached to their heads? Oh man, fucking gold member. That movie was gold.
I've never seen Austin Powers.
Then the title.
Is it any good, actually?
My Shrinky was a king.
I like them.
I've only seen the third one.
I don't think they'd be your cup of tea, Rebag.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
It means you don't like tea.
I mean, not wrong.
Means you wouldn't throw a shoe.
I wouldn't throw a shoe. I've thrown
Yeah.
many a shoe in my life.
You wouldn't
Excuse
throw
me very
a shoe.
much.
Excuse me very much.
Where's your
Excuse.
shitter? I've got a turtle head poking out.
Holy shit, that's a quote. Holy
I'm gonna die.
I didn't have any corn.
Oh my god.
Oh, everyone likes their own brand, don't they?
oh god.
Man, I can't get all these jokes.
Stop
It's so
that
overflowing.
bastard.
On your damn clamshell, I want my red coin.
Imagine playing SM64 casually.
I'm not playing
Imagine
casually, I'm playing
spending
very
about
casually.
64.
Daily reminder, SM64 is actually like a good speed game.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
I mean, it literally
Oh, shit.
is. Like,
Yeah, okay.
Have you guys heard about Cheese's world record, like the 138, whatever he just got, like recently?
which
What?
What?
You didn't get a one.
Cheese 05, the SM64.
You got a 139.20.
Yeah, whatever the hell it was.
and it
It's
was
not a
rejected by
138.
Billboard mods.
Whatever the fuck it is. Anyway, it was rejected because of the fucking ending being all
Yeah, because it was
showy and shit.
super low quality.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's reason to reject it, but I mean, like, what can you
Well,
do?
one of the mods
Nice.
decided to do it anyway. Apparently,
Like-
Cheese isn't happy with it. I mean, not with the run.
So,
Mods, maybe.
on an unrelated note, who is Workwort, and like, is he a meme or is he just a meme?
Jesus.
Like, who is Workwort or whatever his name is?
Oh, WQQ.
Yeah.
fucking 7Qs W. I don't know. That's
I
kind of.
see him a lot on Twitter, and he seems like a real idiot.
He's probably just trying to pretend to be an idiot. And go
Oh,
hard
so
to
he's
tell
Teddy.
nowadays.
He's Vic. He's Vic and Teddy combined.
Oh, boy.
Impressive.
Also,
That's a
G-Pro,
fun.
we finally banned Vic from Techbag.
Holy shit! Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Do you
Played
want a
yourself.
fucking medal?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Don't tell me you died
You
on
wanna get a... I mean, like... You were happy about banning Vic, but you
Uh-oh.
unmod me for kicking Izen? Question mark.
Because you
Here
did
we
it.
go again.
Because, like, the reason I was like that with you was because I didn't. I mean, like, the mods
You
and
assumed-
owners are, like, a very clear difference of power in that server, okay?
Okay.
Like, I'll be honest. Like, back then, I didn't mind Isin, and I didn't realize how much people minded Isin until White Paws left. But it says in the rules that mods aren't allowed to ban unless they get permission from either me or Tap. So, I mean, nowadays, I wouldn't be mad at you for that, but I would probably be annoyed that you just did it without, like, my permission.
Permission.
Everybody was asking for it to
No,
happen.
like, E-Pro, honestly. Like, just don't,
When's
like,
leaving this whole thing behind, TBH?
I mean, I was just making a joke about it, and Rebag took it too far.
whatever, fucking fine then.
Haha, funny joke.
Well, I left it back anyways.
We know.
Careful.
I didn't do Eskimo roll first. I'm done. Or Smoky, or like any other level that you're supposed to do first. Oh, I'm gonna be up for a bit if I'm gonna finish this run.
Hey, Crash, are you actually running twoc, or are you just playing?
Lol.
Crash,
Crash doesn't run
Crash
twoc.
does the twoc 106 races.
Okay.
So next weekend he'll run twoc,
Cool.
right, Crash?
Yeah, I'm most likely gonna join.
And next weekend I'll do another 106 and hopefully get a nice sub 5-hour time.
Ah, fuck
Setting
me.
your hopes a little too high, TBH.
Crash, I'm offended. Can I please not get owned by the game this time?
Get owned, idiot.
Get owned, you scrub.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I remember there was one time I skipped the checkpoint here and proceeded to die right after. Because I wanted to go too fast. I wasn't streaming it. I used to do a shit ton of offline attempts for twoc because I really wanted the 58. I think I'd be really, really not content if I only got a 59 in this game.
Wait a minute, 59 or 58 for what? Not any percentage.
Really won that step up.
Any percent. Tept and white paws.
Are you gonna get a 58 or a 59? I don't understand.
58 I want at least.
Pentagram bop, I am.
I'm too lazy to fucking
But
put
aren't
that
you
much
only at a
time.
145, or am I'm confused?
Without loads.
Oh, yeah.
Loads take up 42 minutes and 57 seconds for me.
PS2, hell yeah.
I died. I was yawning legitimately, okay?
Now you got me doing it. Fuck.
They say yawning is contagious.
They say love's contagious. When I see all my friends get together, I don't.
It's for friends who something.
I mean, when you see your friends get together and it makes you want to wank, I think then it's contagious.
That's...
Fuck.
I think that's just you. Gonna just throw that one out there. I think that one's just you. Personally, I don't get off to
Sometimes
seeing
you just
all my
gotta wank
friends.
out your frustrations.
I mean, like, that's normal, but, like, specifically when you see all your friends get together, I mean, like,
He's accepting it.
that's, no.
He's accepting it.
No, you're wrong. I don't even, no, you're just... G-Pro, you hurt me.
I hurt me.
I hurt everybody.
You touched me in my no-nos.
Oh. Are you gonna call the cops? Please don't call the cops.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the cops, man. I'm gonna call the cops because you're my friend on the internet and that automatically means you're a sexual predator.
That touched your no-nos.
Imagine forgetting the pattern in the fucking chest.
Ah! Okay, we're good.
Same.
Except there, man.
That's the sound that I make whenever I get herpes.
I thought you were gonna say whenever I wank off to my friends getting together.
No, no, no. See, when that happens, I go, "Ugh."
That's, okay, that's like...
It's like not.
I could suggest what I think that sound would apply to, but then you'd make the
Constipation.
sound... What?
Constipation?
No, not that.
Nah, almost.
You...
Wanking?
No, Trog.
No.
I just said, man. Wank... You know, fucking...
Who the fuck makes sounds when they wank? Please don't answer that. Please.
You're gonna ask the question. And
I
then
don't.
Don't answer that.
I
Please
don't.
don't answer that. I don't want to know, okay?
Trob does.
Raise, raises spork.
Haha.
Shrub does. We've been in the call while we forgot and like
Can we stop talking about this, okay?
Did that really
G-
happen?
G Pro the
Look.
Prude is coming out though.
Look, we can talk about touching each other's dicks in theory all day. But when we're talking about it happening in practice, you know, it's kind of gay.
Do you have Instagram? Yes, I have Instagram, but it's
Yes,
penis.
I want to show you. I want to show you my dick on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, let me send nudes through Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Discord is way easier for that.
It really is.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know. I'm just saying. If you want.
Hey,
I'm just saying if you want,
see
man.
my dick.
Came out wrong.
I'm just saying. Oh, I hate you all.
Alright, you guys want to see my dick?
Yes.
Here's live footage of my dick right now.
You're gonna post like a picture
Oh
of
my god.
What did he post?
Oh my
Steak.
actual god.
Did he seriously post a picture of No! Dude, I hate that image so much! Fuck! God damn it! Oh my god, I hate that's such a bad meme, honestly.
I don't even know
You
this.
would get why it's funny.
Yes, I've seen the fucking image.
I haven't
No,
even seen
that's not why it's funny.
Why is it funny then?
You have to see the video.
I don't want to see the video.
It doesn't have anything to do with this picture.
I don't care. Fucking steak. Dude, I love steak. Not that kind of steak. Oh, man. I
If you
prefer...
saw the actual video, you would know why seeing steak on that makes me fucking
It's
crack up.
because it's a picture of Morgan Freeman.
No?
Where the fuck did that come from?
Because it's a picture of Morgan Freeman. With a
No,
bulge.
it's not.
Who is it then? The Mass
It's
Effect
fucking
guy.
Commander Shepard. from
Whatever,
Mass Effect.
Commander Shepard, Morgan Freeman, there's no difference.
There's a lot of difference.
No, there isn't.
One of them is a real person.
Morgan Freeman.
Fucking, like, the difference between... Fucking...
Shepard, when this war is over, Krogan will want to finger your ass. And so will I.
You
It's
have
like-
been spending too much time with these females.
That's like saying there's a difference between Noah Prince and Kyle Beggs. There just isn't.
Why do you have this like
Making
weird
shit up.
fascination with our names?
I don't know. I don't, really. I just know them.
Know them a little too well.
Oh wait, who's
It's
name?
on your Twitter!
No.
Oh, wait, did Rebag say my actual name?
Yes.
No.
You better not have said my last name.
I don't remember it. It's like, starts with a C, right?
No, you're not. No. You idiot, you're on stream.
For a whole 5
I said the two names that are like the most public. As in, they're on their Twitters.
My last name is not something I've ever made public.
It's on your Facebook.
Yeah, which is not public.
It's not?
Technically, no.
Wait, how do you know my name, Mulpty? Do you know my last name?
I'd be impressed if he knows your last name, but there's no need to know.
There's no way you know my first name. I mean, my last name. Because my first name is Alejandro. I have no problem saying that.
I mean, let's do this first.
Yeah, that's my Discord name. I'm JK. Okay, that's a bad JK.
Yeah.
It really makes me laugh hearing that. Oh god. Oh god, fuck me, dude.
That's them.
God. That's so annoying. I tried to scratch my no. Oh. God damn it, this was actually gonna be a good split. Oh, this is so annoying. This was actually gonna be a deathless, like, Warp 5 until then. Fuck my life. I didn't actually know it, but you just said it. Well, my bad. It's fine. My first name is extremely public. It's on, like, all my Twitter.
I mean, my first name is just boring. Why would you want to call me by my first name most of the time? Anyway.
Same.
Yeah, Crash is so much more interesting.
I mean, oh man, my first name is Thomas. That's like amazing. Oh man.
Is your
Such a
Facebook
good
name
name.
actually your first name, and Thomas is just what
No.
you've shortened it? Okay.
I mean, Thomas is my actual name. My Facebook, the first name in my Facebook is just a joke, but I'm not gonna say what it is.
Can I?
Partially because of reasons.
No. Oh, it's fine.
It's an old joke, and then I just have it set for that because, like, I don't know.
You should update your Facebook profile picture. That's like a super old pic.
I'm fat! I don't want to fucking show my fatness.
Dude, you're not.
Come
Your,
on.
I mean, your
Everyone's
face
got
isn't
hair.
that
Not
bad.
my profile picture.
You don't. Honestly, your face isn't that bad.
I don't give a fuck. My profile picture is brilliant.
I mean, you can't be any worse than what I look like.
Crash, you don't even look that bad.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Honestly.
I've seen somebody who looks worse. Bet
Oh
you.
wow, that's real assuring.
His name is His name is Theodore W.
Oh no.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Teddy looks pretty
He
bad.
crazed Theodore. Crash crazed Theodore.
From the words from the famous philosopher S.C. Theodore, do you speak Italian? Spaghettio meatballo.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
That's a bad meme, honestly.
I don't give a fuck.
That's fun.
Why?
The worst meme? 1-2 oatmeal?
One,
How's that
two,
even mean?
oatmeal. Kirby
Like
is
that.
a pink guy. 1, 2,
No, because
oatmeal.
of simple
Kirby is so cute. 1, 2, oatmeal.
I didn't think that somebody could sing as bad as him and make it sound just as bad.
Oh, really?
Don't wanna miss a thing.
Okay, Crash. You're done.
Reminder that Crash, I mean, not Crash's, Trob gave me his first and last name.
Wow.
I don't know
Is it
why.
Robert?
What?
When did I?
His name's Robert.
When you, yes, his first name is Robert.
Wow.
It's not. It's his first name is Trob. Trobus. His first name is Trobus.
Actually,
Yes, it's Trobus.
what kind of first name
It's
is that?
not actually Trobus. It's Thomas.
Thank you.
It's not that either.
It's Tom. Whatever.
Well, I didn't even give it to you. I just gave
Tommy
you a
Pickles.
stuff.
You gave me your Snapchat, and that has it on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
And I don't even have
It's the
Snapchat
same
anymore.
thing.
I might add it again so I can like have a streak with Dill or something. I don't know.
Imagine.
For me.
Imagine
both of
caring
you.
about
I
Snapchat
snapped you
and
like
Instagram.
5 times and you never responded.
I know, that's what I was saying. Because I can be bothered because I'm lazy as fuck when it comes to it.
I had a
Why
I had like a
don't-
200 streak, like a 200, like I think almost 300 when I stopped using Snapchat. And it was about with a student I don't even care about.
Honestly, that makes me really curious. What the fuck did you even send me?
I just sent you my dick, nothing else.
I showed you my dick, now answer me.
Well, just the casualness of it. That's just
Oh,
my dick.
hey, it's actually pretty big.
That's...
For a
That's the
pickle.
response.
You forgot
pickled
the
dick.
pickles.
I'm pickled it. No, fucking stop. Just me.
Damn it, I did that joke.
God.
And there's my car keys!
And there's my ride.
No, Trub, I snapped you like 5 times and it was probably just like blackness. And by blackness, I mean a big black cock.
There's
Alright,
something
big.
impacted in that direction.
I mean, I didn't know you lived on a farm.
No
How
response.
else are you gonna get big black roosters? Certainly you don't mean the pint-sized penis of yours.
Can we get a server mute on G Pro?
Get a server mute on Rebag?
Let me get a
I
server.
can apply that.
You're gonna server mute me, are you? Yeah,
Server muted.
he did.
Lol.
Server me.
LOL XD.
Man, Rebag server muted.
In 2018.
Glad we can't hear that guy anymore.
You're really funny, G Pro.
You're a really bad liar, G Pro.
An awful lot.
You're a worse liar than Rijiku.
Rebag just went there.
You're a worse liar than me, and I'm actually a good liar, so that's not very
Yeah,
hard
No,
to
you're
do.
not.
Well, that's saying
I am actually a pretty good liar, I'll be honest.
That is
I-
the biggest
I-
lie I've ever heard.
No,
This guy
like,
is
you
right.
guys have never heard me lie. You would never know I'm lying.
Yeah, okay.
I'm lying on the floor, crying.
I'm
Dying.
a pink elephant with
No, just crying.
penis.
But the body's
I'm lying on the floor, dying, crying,
Flying.
studying.
ash slinging,
Alright.
slash bringing.
Alright,
Rhyme.
alright, you guys. Okay, you guys want to hear the biggest lie that I'm ever going to tell in my life?
Yes.
I'm gay!
You're funny.
You want me to jump down and say some gay shit? I'm gay! It was a simple flips meme.
I know.
Penis.
I know.
I know.
Idiot.
Finally caught a Rebag stream today. He spent 2 hours resetting an Insanity Beach and fell asleep on stream. Great
What a great
entertainer he is.
entertainer
Great boring tainer he is.
You're really funny, man. You're on fleek with the funny right now.
On fleek.
On fleek.
On
Did you just unironically say on fleek?
Not unironically.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
It was unironic.
Wait,
too.
that's a thing?
Yes.
That's a thing? Why?
Like, you're on fleek with the unironically Gucci gang, bro. So,
No. No, don't say that in my presence ever again. I refuse to accept your existence.
dude, you have not been to high school in 2018 if you've never heard of On Fleek.
I've never heard of Humana. Yeah, I guess it wasn't worth repeating.
Like the worst I heard was people saying it's lit, and like I didn't even hear that in high school.
Dude, I heard like
You hear that
swag
all the time
so
here.
much.
Mainly because people are...
Yeah,
That's like
swag
actually
was a
lit.
thing.
Holy shit. what
You
swag
you hear that all the time here, but that's because people are literally lit on fire here.
Yeah, okay, Rebag, the one who sets
I love
kids on fire.
I love self-immolation, TBH.
I love arsenic. I love arson about.
I like self-fellatio.
I like arsenic.
One of those was not like the other.
One of these is not like the other. One of these is not like the other.
One of these nuts!
You like you like tapes and CDs?
What happens if you... Okay, hear me out on this, okay?
No.
What happens
I said no.
if you get the D's Nuts guy, and then he prank calls himself? Who's the one who says D's Nuts?
Me.
Man, I remember when D's Nuts was a thing.
Same.
It still is a thing.
You remember when That's a Neck was a thing?
Yes.
What the fuck is that, Cement?
When you neck
Like-
someone.
Oh,
It's like, I guess when someone does something stupid, you slap them on the neck, on the back of the neck.
Oh,
No
I
self-serve.
hated that.
painful. That's
Oh, I've had that happen to me. That fucking sucked.
that just sounds like a dick move.
It kinda is.
Well, one of the things
Only
that
kinda.
one of the things that my stupid friends did was they called it scoop, where he would just basically take his hand and then
Shove it
scoop
down
up
your
man
pants.
boob,
Wow.
scoop up your man boob, and they would just say scoop.
Haha. Can't
Wow.
get scooped if you don't have a man boob. Get owned, idiot.
They still do it. They still did it regardless.
That's pretty weird then.
Plaid is justice.
I mean, these guys are the fucking like football player guys.
Oh god. I'm glad
So
that
like, you know, they're kind of fucking weird.
Oh, they're the weird ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the football players are the weird ones.
I hung
Okay.
out with the football players because at least they were fucking genuine. Like, they
Dude,
were cool.
The nerdy kids are the weird ones.
No, the nerdy kids
Oh,
are fucking
shit,
horrible.
Rick,
All
I
they
never
care about is
knew
fucking
that.
Call of Duty and shit.
No, that's the football players. You've gotten it backwards.
No, I don't. What the heck?
Yeah, you got it backwards.
you have it a little bit back.
The
I don't know,
the
that's not
football
how it was
players
in
are
my high
like
school.
the football players are like the normies that just play COD and smoke pot all the time, and then the nerds are the ones that do gay shit like that.
Oh, the video game players are all about the Call of Duty. And then
No,
the fucking
video
like,
game players are like the hipster, the quote unquote hipsters. That
Yeah,
like
okay.
Hipsters.
So that's totally how it was at my high school, I swear.
that's weird then, because at every other high
Yeah,
school.
Football players were were like the fucking the pot smokers. Yeah, pop smokers.
The pop smokers.
The pop smokers, you just smoke up a coke.
I didn't think of it that way. Vape
They
some.
didn't really play video games.
Vape some.
Like the
Vape
people
some
who
coke.
played the video games, I tried hanging out with them. All they would talk about was fucking Call of Duty, and I'm like, these guys
Yeah.
are like gamers, right? Do they even play video games?
The football players are the ones that only play COD and like FIFA.
Ugh,
People still weren't video games still weren't like an everybody thing back then.
Video games aren't an everybody thing.
and they never are.
Well, they're a hell of a lot more of an everybody thing than they used to
They
be.
are really not.
I mean, define everybody kind of thing.
G-Bro, you're only like a couple of years older than me. I'm not on your side.
Okay.
You're not...
He's not even a couple years older. He's only like what, 22? Going on 22? I
Gonna
forgot.
be 23 next
Wow.
month.
I thought we were like 27. Fuck shit.
Been at 27 now?
God damn it. Fuck shit.
I mean, I guess it also helps that I lived in a very poor area.
Yeah, we know.
Help.
That's why you also think it's okay to say the N-word with an A, right?
No,
you said
everybody fucking said it.
Hashtag relatable.
Still doesn't make it okay.
If
You know that.
there's a lot of linguistic stuff out there that would say you're absolutely wrong.
You're like actually wrong on this one. to be fair. And
Okay.
from like a
ask
socially
you this.
acceptable Okay, let's put it from a socially acceptable stance. Is it okay to say the N-word with an A?
Yes.
No.
No. A 3-pack on this. Why, under any circumstance, would you say that word?
Because
I
it's
mean-
just a word. Stop
No,
pressing
let him
my freeze peach.
3-pack.
So,
I'm going.
you're
above-
telling me that if I go into a crowd of gay people and I say gay to mean happy,
And
but it sounds like I'm using it in the context of calling them gay, and they get mad at me, who's at fault?
That's fucking
2018's at fault, obviously.
different. God, it would
To
be
me, it's
so
the same
retarded
thing.
to use the word gay to mean happy in modern year. Like, you obviously mean it as a slur if you're using it that way. Like, I don't care what your actual intent is. You should know that it would be taken as a slur just because how it's normally used. You can't excuse it with, oh, I just meant it was in the happy way. Like, no. Like, no one's gonna see that because it's not how people use it in modern year.
So, basically, let's put this in the context of people use the N-word with an A to mean friend, and not for the slave
Black
part.
people.
It's still not
Or the
okay. Or,
racism.
like,
Hey, you
I-
literally are contradicting yourself here. Your logic fails completely because people rarely use that word to mean racism anymore. They mostly use it in a friendly
a
context.
lot of people are still uncomfortable with it.
Because the racist part is taboo. The other one is not as taboo because it's used in a friendly context.
A lot of people are still uncomfortable with that.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, well then we've just reached rock bottom.
That's not how it works. You don't understand how linguistics works if you're saying that that's how it works. That's not how it works.
I don't care about linguistics in this context.
And
I'm done
that's
here.
how languages develop in general. If we didn't have these changes, a lot of things that mean bad things, such as terrific. Terrific it used to be a word meaning something close to terrifying a couple hundred years ago. Now it's not. It's used for something good. Things change. Languages change. The meanings of words change. It doesn't matter how much you're gonna say that this word is culturally unacceptable. Eventually, it changes. You cannot avoid that. If you're trying to avoid it, you're just ignoring everything. And that's not how things work.
Alright, I'll give you that.
It doesn't matter how much you want to say it's culturally not acceptable. It's not used in that context. People are getting triggered by it. It's just that people keep this stigma and they're ignoring the fact that it's not being used in that context anymore. We don't do that anymore. Some people do, but 99 times out of 100 times, when somebody says that, they mean it in a friendly context. They do not mean it in an insulting context. The context itself is changing. And you want to say that it's not changing, you're wrong.
I'm not saying it's not changing. I'm just
Then
saying.
you don't have an argument at
I'm
all.
Just
You
saying
don't have
that
an
some
argument at all.
people are still uncomfortable with it, and I can name one if you really want me to.
Yeah, Rico.
Yeah, Rico
doesn't
is
mean
still
anything.
uncomfortable with it, and I'm saying that you shouldn't use it.
I know that. I tried not using it around him.
You shouldn't
doesn't
use
change
it
my
in
argument at
general,
all.
honestly. Because I'm not very comfortable with it either.
And you never said that to me. You just said that it's a word that shouldn't be used. You never said I'm uncomfortable with it. That is a completely different thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
And you still shouldn't get mad at people for using it either. Maybe around you, because you don't want people to say it. But don't just. If you're just going to say this word,
Yeah,
means something else.
No,
and
I wouldn't. If like someone said that to their friend or even their like black friend and they were comfortable with it, I wouldn't get mad at them.
I mean, where I'm from, it was normal to just call your friend by that.
Yeah, I know, because you lived in like the fucking ghetto.
Basically, yeah.
Meanwhile, I grew up on edgy rap music. Yeehaw.
Around here, it's
Oh.
not as acceptable.
Yeah, if I were to fucking say that to someone,
Yeah,
then
if you say that here, you'll get
I'm
crucified.
in trouble.
You'd get really crucified. What time is it now, damn? It's
Fucking
1.
It's 1 a.m.
It's 1 a.m.
Holy shit, Simple Flip is on.
Yeah, he is.
Dad?
Exciting. Papa.
Is Dad back?
He has BLJ'd back into existence.
And also, I do want to point out, I wasn't saying those things to justify myself using the word.
Oh, we know
Okay,
you weren't. I believe you on
that's
that.
fair. You did use a pretty logical argument there, so I will
Appreciate it.
give that to you.
Logic. Music.
Now the real question is, can Rebag clutch out a run?
No.
Yes.
I think the answer is no, but I'm pretty free to prove me wrong. But I don't know, sometimes Rebag just disagrees with Alejandro entirely. It's like, Rebag really likes losing runs. It's ridiculous, but Alejandro, he hates that shit. He can't stand it, but Rebag just does whatever the fuck he wants. It's ridiculous. You can't stop that guy. Oh boy, I'm getting like this. It's late. That's when you know it's late night hours, when I start getting like this.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
That's
The
when
scoots are real.
you know it's
That was actually
real.
kind of lit, I'm gonna be honest.
That's how you know it's the real Deegan hours.
Yeah. That's when you know it's real Deegan hours. When not only is Rebag still streaming, but he starts talking about Rebag and Alejandro as separate entities. Mainly because they are. Rebag's a cunt, and Alejandro is a pretty cool dude in my IMO.
And my White Paw still here?
Oh,
Huh?
cool.
Now compared to Crash and Noah, who are both just pieces of shit.
Or maybe even G-Pro and Thomas.
Feeling demons that cut his
I
face.
mean, they're the same thing. Hello?
Goodbye.
Or maybe Schraub and Thomas, or Tom, whatever the fuck.
Tomothy.
Tomothy. Wait, is Schraub's actual name Tomothy?
I don't know.
No!
Okay.
Hysterical.
I don't know, Tomothy is a name. That's
Really?
Tom's name.
Sword's name is Tomothy.
Yeah, that's Tom's name as opposed to Tom and Tom.
Tom and Tomothy. The Tom and Tomothy show.
Me, myself, and Irene. Actually don't know anything about that movie other than the name.
All I had was me, myself, and I, TBH.
You wanna know what kind of movie I wanna watch?
The only one that I know that has a title like that
Myself.
is You, Me, and Dupree or whatever. And I haven't even watched that shit.
Me,
He wants to
myself, and Roxanne.
You don't have to put on the red light.
The movie G-Pro wants to watch is fat anime babe gets absolutely destroyed by hulking man monster on Pornhub.com.
Oh, you mean what I'm watching right now?
Yep.
Getting the waifu's pussy destroyed.
Buddy once told me.
You know, have to bop the red light.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red lights. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right.
Roxanne.
I know.
Hi.
God damn it.
Hello.
Hey, I'm like about to go to bed, like right now.
Wow.
It's 'cause
again,
Dill
the second
came
night
in.
a row.
It's
The second
fine,
night
he
in a
does
row,
the
G-Pro.
same to me,
It's
Dill.
frail.
It's fine.
Imagine.
Frail.
G-Pro, what the fuck, man?
What the fuck, Boro?
What the fuck, steak?
No,
God damn.
never again.
Steak, Liara. Think about when there's so much steak.
Fuck.
Deep Shepherd. Shepherd, I'm a Reaper Doomsday device. Oh shit!
Come on.
Oh shit, G-Pro.
Fucking steak.
That was funny when you showed me all the videos.
Bag was like, I don't want to see why that's funny to you. And then I'm sitting here like,
I wouldn't
oh,
find
okay.
it funny anyways. I don't find half the shit you say funny, honestly. These days.
Rex.
Bored. Also,
Bored.
Dill, I'm on sub 1 pace in twoc.
Sub 1 pace? Oh shit.
Yeah, sub 1
I gotta tune
RTA pace. I was doing
level are you
Crash
on?
2 attempts early. I mean, Crash 1 attempts earlier.
What level are you on right now?
I'm
going
on the 4th boss.
Good night,
G-Pro.
G-Pro.
I'm on the 4th boss now.
Oh, you're on Wawa?
Yeah.
Or Lolo, my bad.
Ooh, is it Lolo? Yes, yeah.
Dude, Reback, you gotta fix your frame rate.
Do I?
Yeah.
Your frame rate seems like it's like running at like really slow, like 25 frames a second.
Yeah,
It is running at 25 frames per second.
Oh, why? NTSC is 30. Yeah, your gameplay yesterday looked really choppy too, like your Crash 1. I just didn't want to say anything because I didn't want that to come off as rude. Because you
Does
weren't
it
into
actually,
quality.
like, look bad?
It doesn't look bad, it just looks weird. It looks like you're playing on PAL.
Really?
Hell yeah, Pal Crash 1.
No!
It's actually awesome.
Does
just
it?
looks like
I
your
didn't
gameplay
actually...
is like, it just looks like your gameplay is choppy and playing on PAL.
I didn't actually know it looked...
Because 30 makes it look better.
I didn't actually know it made it look different on it. Let's
30
see.
for yeah, it literally looks like you're playing on like a PAL game right now.
That's kind of odd.
Yeah, you should definitely change your settings to 30 next time you stream.
Yeah, I will.
I got school tomorrow and then it's the weekend.
I have 3 days after today. Alright,
I'm so
actually I have
depressed.
3 days including today, and then break is over.
My grades right now, like 2 of my classes are like 90%, and I've never had like, I haven't had anything under a 94 in like 2 years. And I'm
Dude,
kinda depressed
I
about it.
cannot fucking keep my grade at a 90. Most of my grades are like C's.
You should definitely change that when you go to college. You can though, it's not like impossible.
Yeah, I know, I'm just lazy.
High school is not like the end of the world if you don't do well in it. It's not like a big deal, to be honest. Like I got accepted to like one of the best business schools in the United States, and I didn't do well in high school.
My brother apparently got accepted into college with a 3.1 GPA, so it'll
Yeah,
probably
like
fine.
you can get universities. You can, yeah, 3.1 isn't. That's what I had in high school. 3.1 isn't bad. It's just not good.
My
It's okay.
GPA in school right now is probably like a 2.8 or something. Pretty
You
bad.
can bring up to a 3.0 before you graduate, so at least you have something.
I know, like,
Yeah, for sure.
but I'm only my sophomore year at the same time.
That's Pass your time, but don't fuck off.
Like junior year is where it really counts, right?
Yeah, junior and senior year are what really
Don't
matters.
fuck off down the senior stretch. You think you want to fuck off in senioritis.
Okay.
Don't do it.
We on some good paste.
You're on that good pace right now. The definitive Crash game.
The definitive. The
Better than
definitive.
Crash 3.
Better than Crash 1.
Alright, this can sub 1. If I play my cards right.
If you play your cards right.
It's time to do.
Duel.
Alright, rebag, my speedrun motivation's coming back.
Mine just left after that Crash 1 attempt.
Mine was gone for like a week. I literally haven't done runs in like over a week.
Mine
for
was
anything.
super, like, raging. Just like my hormones. Fucking, during those fucking, like the past week when I was doing attempts, I was really confident to get a really good PB. And then today, I get to Sunset Vista twice, lose both runs, and then just don't get anywhere in 2 hours. So I was really feeling shit after that.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna come back to Crash 2 though. I don't know. I talked to Boomfan earlier, he just said I'm burnt out. So, I'll come back when I'm ready.
I'm gonna die on Crunch final.
Don't say that. Crunch is
Bro,
not that
come
bad.
on. You got this.
There's no
Nice
way.
ball, by the way.
Like, I feel like I like think it's pretty likely that I could 58 with this run, but I really feel like I could just cuck it on Crunch.
You won't cuck it, you'll be fine, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna cuck it. Like, I'm so used to losing runs right at the end.
You'll
It's like,
be good.
it's like
Don't
my
worry about it.
dude.
You got
I
it.
literally lost 10 billion SM64 runs to Bowser throws. Like, I'm
You'll be
used to
good.
this.
Don't worry about it. You'll be good, fam.
Oh, but whatever you say.
I should do like a meme month grind of 106. Just kidding.
Oh,
No, fuck
God.
that. Fuck that.
That wouldn't
shit.
be that bad for you.
I mean, yeah, because I have JPS2, but still, like...
JPS2 would be fine for that.
JPS2 is a pretty good version. It's like the second best version of twoc.
I think
It
I
says
would
the
call
best
it the
loads
best version because I don't really like Xbox.
Yeah, I don't
Xbox
either. I don't
looks
like the Xbox.
really shit to me.
Yeah, I don't like the Xbox version. JTwoc has the best loads on PS2. So.
Yeah, maybe I'll get that. Actually, I can't because JX.
I have an extra copy of JTwoc if you want it.
I can't. I don't have a JPS2.
I mean,
Get
get
a
one.
JPS2.
Get one, and I'll give you the copy.
I don't
Just
have-
get one.
I don't have money, and also I'd
Oh.
rather spend money on
Get
like,
money.
When's your
anything
birthday?
else.
When's
I
your
don't
birthday?
get birthday money anymore, apparently.
Okay, when's your birthday though?
That's
I-
like the dumbest thing in existence.
Yeah, it's pretty homo.
When's your birthday,
My
Reback?
birthday is June 5th, so like 10
I'll
years.
get you
from
one for
now.
your birthday. How
Don't
about
do that. No, don't. Please don't. I'll feel bad.
How
I'll
does
feel.
that make you feel bad?
I'll
Like,
feel
it's just-
really bad if you spend $70 for me on my birthday. Like
Bro,
honestly.
I'll find you a cheap one.
No,
I'll find you a
don't.
really
Just
cheap
don't
one.
do it, dude. I would feel really bad. Like you could have.
Why do you feel
Like
bad?
like you could have spent that money on something better, like condoms or
Okay.
something.
I'm the same way. So,
I just like doing nice things. For people.
like,
Like honestly.
when I was at HDQ, Cats offered to spend like $50 on me at East Starland. I'm just like, dude, no.
8 hours because I did.
That's crazy.
it took
East
me
Starland is the
8
video
hours,
game
19
store
minutes.
near HDQ.
Yeah, that's crazy.
On
Are they
this, it would be
expensive?
like
Not
352.
really.
Not really.
Okay. Yeah. 100%.
Rebag, what are load times again?
My load times are, I think, an hour 32 for 100% and or 106, and for any percent it's 42.57. What are you doing? Can you please like stop?
3 times.
No, that's the go between. No, the thing it's connected to it goes between the capture card. Like that. Yeah, fucking don't touch it because it might unplug.
Rebag.
Are Frasier's talking to whoever's in his room.
Stop! Just go
I think
away.
it's his mom.
Fuck's sake. That's my brother.
I bet him.
Hey, brother.
He can't. Not only could he not hear you, but he's gone now.
That's actually hysterical.
But yeah, don't buy me shit.
I'll send you at least something cool.
Don't, dude! Please! I'll feel so bad if you spend money for me.
Oh my god. It's called it's called only paying like $3 for shipping.
Dude,
Like, what
I
if
don't
Okay,
care!
okay, I won't.
Don't, please. Okay,
I won't.
thank you.
End of discussion. All I'm saying is I've sent evil stuff before too.
You
It's not a
sent
big
evil
deal.
stuff? Really?
Yeah,
What, that was
I
just
sent evil
memes.
I sent evil a new controller.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude, how much money do you just have on standby?
I sent him a meme game, but I sent him an actual like controller for Crash 2. So
How much money do you just have on standby?
the controller was $4.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it was a PS1 like OG.
You're like way too open. You keep like just being like, hey, I got an extra I got like an 3 extra J PS2. You want them? Fucking.
I mean, it's just being nice and just
I
having
know,
leftovers.
but like, oh
Yeah,
no!
Michael.
Oh shit. Not in Wild West.
You sound.
Oh. What the?
What was that? Oh
Oh my god!
I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that. I'm clipping
What
that.
did I just come into?
I'm clipping that
We were
shit.
talking normally, but then I like had a fucking
That was
freak out.
the clutchest thing I've ever seen in this game.
Oh my god!
Okay, I'm clipping
What
it.
happened?
I'm gonna clip it. Just wait.
Oh my god!
That is phenomenal.
I don't understand what that was.
So yeah, hi Michael, how are you?
Hey, Michael.
Hi.
Not
I'm doing
good.
good. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm fine. I'm on
Good.
PB pace and twoc after some really bad Crash 1 attempts. So at least there's that.
I don't understand what that was.
And that's a thing you can control. If you fall down in a pit earlier, you can like walk in the ground. I can show it off after the run if you remind me. But God, I did not expect that to happen.
Oh my
I did-
god.
I didn't know you could do it there.
That's
you-
so funny. I'm gonna post it in the VC.
Yeah, post
Oh,
it in
you
VC.
clipped it too, Cubbies.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll just post it in VC.
Okay. That was...
Pretty funny.
I can't fucking comprehend that.
What?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I don't even know what just happened. That was pretty crazy though. The game wants you to PB rebag. Be
Yeah,
grateful.
maybe.
It really does. It really fucking does.
That was so scary.
Dude, you were pretty much dead. I've never seen that happen
I
before in this game.
was so fucking scared when that happened. 'Cause I was like, oh no, the
That was
death.
so clutch.
That was the clutches that matters.
The clutchest shit ever.
Like when
dude.
I didn't die immediately, I was so scared.
Oh my god. That was clutch. I don't even know what you even did. Like
You can do that earlier if you like walk into the pit earlier, you can walk in the ground.
oh, okay.
That's like a known thing, but I didn't. I didn't know you could like fall off of that bridge and still be able to like get back through it. I was fucking my heart is still racing so hard. That
That's
was
so funny.
That was so scary.
I like your title, The Twoc of Cortex.
Yeah, the talk of course.
Good shit.
The Wrath of Cortex of Cortex.
Okay, time for midday.
Oh, you're doing
Oh
runs,
hell
Michael?
yeah.
I'm doing IWs.
Pog.
Or an IW. Probably gonna do a run tomorrow.
I don't. I've never really done like warps in Crash 1. I've just done ILs before for practice. I've never really.
Like, this game is like just... It's... I don't want to say it's so long, but it's
Yeah,
like
it's pretty long.
enough to where like
An in-world is like a small run, kinda. Or like not even a small run, it's like kinda long.
it's decently long because there's only 4 of them.
Yeah, and they're all like an hour or something or so.
No, not quite an hour, but yeah.
Don't die. Holy shit.
Oh my god, earlier, I was playing Harry Potter, right? I was just messing around, because I'm trying to learn Fast Moldy, and
You
I
got
was
Fire
messing
Seed
around,
Skip
like,
right.
what's up?
You got Fire Seed Skip right.
No, not yet. I need to have like legit, I need to have like an in-depth call with HypnoShark, because HypnoShark needs to teach me it. But
Okay.
once I learn that, the grind will continue, TM. Anyway, so I was also practicing Fluffy the 1 cycle, and I got one part of it, and then afterwards you go in the Devil's Snare, and then there's a cutscene, and I skipped the cutscene, and I don't know how I did it, and I tried replicating it, and I couldn't, and I wasn't recording, so I'm like, well, shit. The closest I got to though was like there's this after the cutscene there's like this animation that Harry's stuck in for 5 seconds and you can't move. You can skip the animation but it's random. I somehow got it consistent by holding down the analog stick and holding square. I got video of that. So,
Nice.
but yeah, but I was like, holy shit, I skipped the cutscene, and like that saves like probably a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Nothing major, but pretty cool. But yeah.
Awesome.
I feel kind of
Yeah.
lightheaded and my hands are shaking, and I can't tell if it's because of the run or if I'm still like shook from that clip.
Probably still are. I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, just relax, dude.
Yeah, chill.
I shouldn't be like super fucking shooken. I have no idea what this run is gonna get.
Excuse me.
It's fine.
The best thing about twoc are the underwater levels.
I beg to disagree.
They're a lot better than warp.
The sub sucks dick.
The warp ones suck.
Yeah, the warp ones are okay with the fish, but the ones that don't have them.
All of the ones have the fish.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, you mean the water levels? Do you mean like the water
Yeah.
section levels or like the swimming levels?
The swimming levels.
Oh, then you're
I think
still
the
wrong.
swimming levels are good in twoc. Yeah, they're good in twoc.
Stutter jumps can die.
Backed up.
Backed up even though I don't play Spyro.
I don't
The
play Spyro, so
classic
I'm not gonna back up.
Crash 3 versus Crash 4 debate goes on yet again.
I'm not saying they're better than Crash 3. I'm just saying they're not as good as, no, I'm not even gonna say that, because they're pretty even, honestly.
Nah, the water levels in Crash 4 are better.
The water levels in Crash 3 suck, and yeah, they're probably better. They're probably
Crash 4 you can at least Death Tornado spin.
they're probably, yeah. Oh, well, you can only Death Tornado spin in one of them.
I mean, once you get the power up in the time trials.
Yeah,
you
but
could.
like, why would you revisit the level?
I mean, you have to for 106.
Who 106 is this game? Like, really?
I do when there's a race.
Yeah, but I mean, like, casually, bro.
I've
Like, we
casually
talk
106
from a
twice.
casual perspective when we talk about, like, the game quality. Like, why would we talk
Oh.
from a speed perspective? Speed is a rel.
Well, I don't know, man. Twoc is not a bad game.
Twoc isn't.
Okay.
I will back you up on that. I think it's better than Crash 3.
It's not better than Crash 3, but it's
I mean, the
pretty
sub
it's
is
good.
Incorrect
better than
opinions
Crash
once
three.
again. I can't handle it.
Incorrect.
Crash 3 at least has good movement.
Yeah.
Backed up-ish. I don't know. I don't mind Twoc at all.
Twoc just feels very stiff.
Okay, I do not understand that at all. I don't understand why people say Twoc is slow, like why Twoc
It's not
it has
okay,
bad
it's not slow, it's
controls. I just
stiff.
don't get it. Like Twoc feels
It's-
fine for me. I've
Well,
never.
you can zigzag with the mech suit.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay. That's the cool thing about Twoc, they're still zigzag.
Oh yeah.
It's not that it's stiff or anything for me, it's just boring.
You play
Yeah.
Twoc?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about
twoc.
to say, have you ever played it?
Pretty sure everybody
I have played it, but
A lot of people have the game. It's a pretty popular game to own.
I guess.
It's a greatest hit.
It is.
It's
It is the greatest
it's
hits.
part of the greatest hits collection,
The greatest.
The greatest hits collection.
it's like.
which is
no,
why we
I
thought
haven't
Michael
really,
wouldn't own it.
I haven't really run it, no, but I don't really care to learn either, so.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
same.
I have no problems if people want to say twoc is a bad speed game because it is. I mean, like, I like it, but that's
106 is
because
pretty good.
106 is like
106 is really fun.
106 as a speed game. Like, if you wanted to take 106 seriously, I think it'd be pretty good. But as any
just
percent
long.
is boring as fuck. Like
106
for
is also super long too.
for anyone who isn't me, any percent is boring as fuck. I'll be honest. I like it because I really like twoc as a game.
That's understandable. That's reasonable too. Ugh. I don't know when I'm gonna go back to Crash 2 though.
Oh, Zaraka! Oh my god, I'm so sorry I haven't said hi to you.
Oh, you haven't been paying attention to chat?
No,
Whoops.
I thought that was Multi.
Right? I had higher hopes.
Good job.
You're on PB pace though, bro.
Yeah, and I'm still.
Bad streamer.
My heart is still
I-
racing.
What the fuck? You're good,
My heart
man.
will go on.
That's a good song. I have that on my Spotify playlist. I'm joking. Imagine if you,
Great balls of fire.
imagine if you had like all my fucking music on my Spotify playlist, and then my heart goes on, recorder edition, from like a 5-year-old. Have you seen it? Have you seen that? Shrub?
No.
Have you not heard the My Heart Will Go On recorder edition?
Recorder edition.
It's played on a recorder by like a 6-year-old or something, and
Oh my
it sounds really good. Trob laugh.
Same.
When are we gonna get a picture of Trob laughing and make that an emote, and it's just called Trob? Actually, Trob has Trob's last 106 has
Or we can call it Trahahob.
or we could not.
Wow.
That
I
was
like that. Yeah, I like that option. We could just not.
Wow. I see how it is.
Trob. That is.
Yeah, that was kind of a Trob tier joke, so.
It's fitting. It's fitting. That makes it fitting, Michael.
That's why I made it. That's why I made the joke.
Ooh,
Michael.
nice
Oh,
back
yeah.
pedal. Good back pedal.
Good back pedal.
I can't find the
Good
picture
back pedal,
online.
would repeat again.
There's like a bunch of other ones.
Rebag playing it super safe right now.
I normally don't do that. I was
Sometimes you can be funny. It's just when you make the puns, dude. It's like no.
never forget the one time Trob made so many puns Michael had to leave the call. The
You're
pun
never gonna let him live that down.
No.
We don't let him live down a lot of things.
The pun apocalypse. The apocalypse.
Wow.
The apocalypse.
Oh, you don't have the green gem rebag? Come on.
No, I don't have the green gem. Oh my god. Bad
Should've gone.
speed runner. Oh my god, this is really.
So when's Land Bob?
Oh, baby, soon. Trademark.
When in play? Isn't his run like super optimized?
God. Okay.
Nice crystal, Miss Bro.
Did I miss the crystal? No, I did. Fucking, you gave me a heart attack there, dude. Don't do that.
You're welcome.
It's funny because it's not what actually happened.
Oh my god.
Reset XT.
Dude, if I missed the crystal and left and I
I would have to kill you. Too.
I would have to kill myself.
I'll
Hey,
kill
when
myself instead.
when this PB's in the description, just put Trob tier joke.
Don't say it's gonna PB. That's a good way to set up a not PB.
Okay, it's not gonna be.
Thank you.
Fine, Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be the worst. It's gonna be a 3-hour run.
You're
gonna
right.
Get an hour and a half of cortex reset.
You're right. I'm gonna have an hour and a half in cortex. Why can't you carry masks into Crunch?
Because that would be very, very easy.
No, it would make the game too well made. And we can't have that, can we?
Huh?
Trob's puns are a regional dialect.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No.
No.
God damn it, Reaver. Fucking Crash isn't on it now.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I dare you to try another pyramid.
I know. I played
Crash!
I know, I played Croc a few times before.
Thanks.
Correct.
Doritos chip? What the fuck?
Actually, right.
Hey, that was a good emo. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Like how it was around for one day.
It's like the closest thing that resembles a pizza, so whatever.
A Doritos pizza. Yum.
Pizza time?
Pizza
Cow
power.
Pizza time, more.
Dorito.
Pizza time, more like. You
Oh
could
no.
actually.
Too long.
You have a death on your feet. Eh.
何
Too bad. Let's see. Speed.
Do you know that Hitler was actually German?
Actually fun.
Hitler was a sensitive man.
My battery's actually about to die.
GG.
Gee.
Fucking.
JK!
Applesauce, applesauce, applesauce.
Apple bapples.
Damn.
Nice cold. Nice cold.
Ice cold beer.
No.
You know what?
Ice, cold ice.
Wait, what?
That's a good idea. Just don't.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have 57'd. If you didn't miss the hit and if you didn't die, it could have 57'd. It's fine.
Just don't try and crunch. Easy time save for the next run.
Yeah, just don't
Probably
do
gonna-
this thing.
Yeah, just get the exact same run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Match it.
Obviously.
Just match your run from last time. You're good.
This is on an edge anyway.